Hello Aries, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for September 16th through the 30th. Today I'll be doing things slightly differently. We're going to have two messages for your overall energy, and then we'll get into what your energies look like, the energies connected to you, and how those mingle and dance in the middle. Do keep in mind, these are general readings. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. You can check out your sun, moon, rising, or north node readings for additional context. And you can connect with me on social media by looking at the links below. There's also links for personal readings if you want to go deeper into your own situation, and links for donations, which I truly, truly appreciate. It really helps me grow. Okay, Aries, we've got lots of animal totems here to go through, but before I get into that, we're going to start off with your overall energy from the plant kingdom, the Herbcrafters Tarot. So Aries energy, September 13th through the 30th. Ooh, okay. And we're going to do a little message. These are message cards that I wrote little quotes and sayings on, so we're going to pull one of these for you too. All right, so you've got 5 of Fire. That's a 5 of Wands card, and it's black cohosh. Black cohosh, you know, it's a herb that can get things moving. I know blue and black cohosh can be used when a woman wants to kind of make labor go a little bit quicker. Of course, you need to consult an herbalist and a professional. Don't take my word for it. And it says here, it's time to release something your parents taught you that no longer serves you. It's time to release. So you may be really getting things going with releasing something, some sort of parental or even ancestral pattern that you know needs to be released. And you're really moving with that. It's very interesting that there's so much white in this card, but the herb is black cohosh. Very interesting. I think it's because when they make the tinctures out of it, it's very dark, but I could be wrong. We need an herbalist around here to help me with that. Aries, what's really interesting too is I feel like whatever it was that you picked up ancestrally, or that was your parents' limiting belief or something like that, you really feel the difference of that energy within you now, more so than maybe you ever did before. So it's some sort of realization maybe even you've come to. On your side, you get the Mirror card, which is the Hanged Man in this deck, but I love how it's like a mirror. The Great Bear, okay, which represents the Judgment card. So bear could be energy for you. And then you have the Queen of Arrows portrayed as the Swan. So hugely powerful energy on one hand, and then graceful and resting energy on the other. So you may be really tackling whatever you're letting go in a very strong way that maybe to others, like what's going on the inside of you is way bigger than what people can see on the outside. Very interesting. We'll get into that with clarifiers. The person connected to you, or the energy connected to you, the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me. Excuse me. We're doing a reading. Come here. Come here. You're my assistant and we're doing a reading. Come here. What a good boy he is. Okay, lay on your silk pillow now. Might have just been a squirrel. Okay, so this person has the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. That's a lot of Pentacles. You could be Aries dealing with an earth sign here. This person, what is going on with this person? They want to be seen, but they want to be hidden. They want to do something, but they're like fighting it. Very interesting energies. It's interesting that you're going through something you need to release. This person may not feel safe to do what they want to do. They've got horse energy here. I'm kind of the bear energy for you, and the horse is standing out here. They've also got the little baby fawn, though. They may be fawning. So this may be someone who is fawning or removing themselves away from conflict and maybe trying to hide out or protect themselves somehow. They're pissed off though too. This is very interesting. I don't know what is going on here. This person may come off to you like defensive at times, or they could be like showing signs of passive aggressiveness, but I think it's because of something they're going through on the inside and maybe trying to like ground themselves into a little bit more protection and kind of kick off the negative energies. Anyway, there's a feeling of vulnerability there as well on their side. In the connecting energies, you all get the Page of Pentacles, which is represented by the lynx, and the King of Arrows, which is represented by the kingfisher bird. King of Arrows is King of Swords. So Page of Pentacles and King of Swords. These are very different energy. Your relationship with this person could be kind of hot and cold, could go back and forth, could be in a flux. Let's see. Let's see. Really interesting energies for you here, Aries. I'm going to clarify this mirror for you. You get the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. So the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. Well, I mean, I think these are beautiful energies for you, Aries. This is wisdom. This is mature reflection. This is heart-led actions. I really feel like at this time, while you're dealing with something that your parents taught you that no longer serves you, while you're tackling this, you have this inner peace and just this knowing that it just doesn't align with your vibration anymore. Not only would you be healing it for your ancestry down the road, for those to come, but there's also this importance around this inner peace that you're finding in the middle of it all. And it's because of the work that you have done within yourself. And that's why that Hanged Man comes up as the mirror. You've really reflected on this. This isn't just, this would not be something that you're like, what is she talking about? What did my parents teach me that no longer serves? This has something to do, this could do around money and finances, attracting abundance. It could be around partnerships for some of you, ways that people believed, but it definitely is not resonating with you anymore. You know that it's not resonating. You're embodying the wisdom. You're moving through this in a very heart-led way. Let's look at this Judgment card. That would be more of the forgiveness aspect and the atonement. The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So this might be with whatever it is that you're embarking on releasing here, and you're really focused on that. Definitely had an influence from someone in your ancestry here. There is this little bit of a struggle with like the forgiveness aspect. So, and I think it just has to do with you, and it's almost like, well, if I forgive and release this one aspect, I'll be letting go of the positive memories and the positive things that happen, because I see those there too. I see beautiful exchanges of love as well. It could even be something your parents taught you that they were super unconscious about themselves. They just didn't know, you know, and you're kind of struggling with like, you're like, well, if I forgive this, I have to, it's almost like you're feeling like you have to wipe it all. The whole slate gets wiped clean. But I'm seeing here, like in the background behind the bear, there's kind of like, we see these kind of aurora borealis, and we see the Big Dipper here. And I feel like you just take, like metaphorically take that Big Dipper and you just scoop out all these beautiful positive memories. You get to keep those with you. You get to keep those in your heart. And you don't have to worry about losing those. You can let go of this one thing without holding on to no. You can hold on to the good things while letting go of the one thing that no longer serves. That's how I meant to say it. Okay. And this is I think you might be looking for like, how do I do this? And I think that's where your inner trust is just going to have to come in. For this Queen of Swords, you got the Three of Swords and the Devil card. For some of you, this is connected directly to the mother's lineage or the maternal lineage here. Could be for some of you, and this would not really work for an Aries, but it could be the energy of playing small, staying hidden. And I'm wondering if this person that you're dealing with now could be a sibling or another family member, if what they're going through hasn't in some sort of way triggered you to further go into this for yourself. You're definitely doing it from your own self-reflected way, but oftentimes these little things show up in others around us as well as little indicators from the universe that we're moving and we need to move in a certain direction. So there is some heartbreak here. There is some, you could have just had, for some of you, a controlling, overbearing, over controlling kind of mother energy that you picked up from your mom, or you're sad that maybe she did not come to peace and grace within herself with certain energies. So there may have been some things that, if your mom has passed on, and I'm sorry if that has happened, but there may be some things that you felt she didn't get to resolve in this lifetime, and that makes you sad. So for some of you, it could be that kind of energy. Or that could be one of your fears as well, where you fear leaving this life with the baggage or the things unresolved, right? Let's look at this person connected to you, because in some universal way, they are a part of this. This Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Strength card and the Six of Wands. Okay, I like this for them because I feel like they feel a bit vulnerable, and the universal energies coming in for them is Strength and the Six of Wands. That's a feeling of like, no, I got this. Yes, I may be vulnerable. Yes, I may have been exploited. Yes, everyone can see me. There's some way in which something about them was seen that they didn't want seen. They feel vulnerable. And it could even just be, for some people, this could be somebody whose home environment changed, or I'm thinking of like people whose homes were destroyed in the recent hurricanes or by like wildfires or something like that. That's the kind of energy that this person has, and they're showing me strength through it, and they're showing me I will be victorious over this. They might be a little extra sensitive with this fawning energy with the Four of Pentacles here. They get the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they tend to shy away easily. Okay, so it's almost like they're spooked easily, and they get in their head about things quite a bit. There is this kind of new practical beginning, so a new home coming around for them, or maybe they've moved into a new home, but it's just not the same and they're having an adjustment period. It's here for them, but there is also this, they don't feel super connected to it yet, right? And it could be just from the trauma of losing something that was stable to them. This could also be someone who went through a big relationship change that's around you, right? I don't think the big relationship change was with you, because I think you two are in communication, but they may have gone through their own on their side. Let's look at this Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Star. Yeah. This person tends to self-sabotage a little bit. They tend to kind of kick away what they're wishing for and hoping for. They tend to kick that away because it feels too big and scary. They want to move forward into this new beginning for themselves. It's very grounded and passionate at the same time. But there's a great amount of healing that needs to be done here. It's like their energies are conflicting. They're pulling themselves in different directions. One is the direction of their fear. One is the direction of their dreams and desires. And I feel like that may be why at times maybe they come off a little passive aggressive. So if they're snappy sometimes, it just understand it's why. They're feeling quite vulnerable here. Let's look at this Page of Pentacles, the links energy between the two of you. And also for some of you, like the links, the way their ears and little cat faces are, they remind me of the Maine Coon. So if you have a Maine Coon cat or want one, that's just a message for you there. You're coming in with the Eight of Wands. They're coming in with the Four of Swords. So they're saying, wow, okay, I'm healing here. And I think it's because of your ability to move through something big in your own life, whether they're consciously aware of what you're releasing that no longer serves you, of this big, huge thing you've been going through, and you're working on forgiveness and preserving the good memories. And whether they know that or not, your energy definitely affects them. And this could be a younger person or an adult child or a youth or something like that. Their energy strikes me as more youthful. They could also be maybe someone you work with, that's younger. And it feels like that kind of energy. I'm not getting a whole lot of romantic connection in this particular reading, and that's okay, because we deal with all kinds of energies in relationships. All right, let's look at this King of Swords. Yeah, but they're healing, and they're acknowledging that whatever you're going through puts them in a place of healing, which is nice. They need to heal. They need to heal. Yes? Hey. We're doing a reading, remember? Hey. That's enough, because we're doing a reading right now, okay? So for the King of Swords, you're bringing in the Wheel of Fortune, they're bringing in the Two of Wands. They're going to be a little bit slower to move through the energies that they're going through than you are. You are quickly changing and turning the tides. It is going to affect the connecting energies that you have here with this person, so know that. But to them it may feel like, whoa, way too overwhelming, like a tidal wave, a tsunami or something like that. And that's why I said, you know, this energy is kind of like, it feels like the kind of energy of a person whose home was destroyed in a natural disaster, and they're just trying to make sense of everything. You know, it feels like that kind of big energy to them. So that could be that could really be the case for some people, but it also could be, metaphorically speaking, that's what it feels like. Let's get you a card, Aries, from the Rose Oracle to close off your reading today. Aries, you got Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, and Scarlet Codes. For millennia, feminine power, expression, and wisdom have been suppressed. As a result, the feminine has been silenced, dismissed, and disrespected. We've become disconnected from the earth, the mother, and have stopped revering our elders. But times are finally changing, and we're all a part of our change. Honoring our body, expressing our wisdom, sharing our voice, and connecting with our own sensuality is what heals us and allows us to call back our power. Okay, Aries, so I saw this for you, right, with that possible mother wounding healing that you're doing. We feel that in the energy of this younger soul or younger person that's connected to you, and that these feminine nurturing energies of expression, there is power. So power rises up as we work through these different aspects of needed healing in our lives, and that is exactly what you're doing here. Aries, thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see you next time.